To the start of a career for two. Top two picks in the draft. Heisman winners. One was a national champ, one lost in the national championship game. And picked 1 and 2. First time ever we've seen that with quarterbacks that get to face off in week one. One was great, and one we'll see next week. How about Marcus Mariota to Kendall Wright for 52?
Nice fake. He put it in the running back and squatted the linebackers and threw him behind. Looks like he's been doing this for years.
Squatting the linebacker is, you can say that on TV, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good. All right, so it's 7-zip. So Jameis Winston, he says, listen, I worked my whole life for this day. Blessed to be with the Bucs.
He said that before the game, right?
Yep, he did. And how about his first pass in the NFL?
That's not the first pass, is it?
Yes, it is. Cody Sensabaugh, 26 for a pick six. But wait, before you say it's the worst pick ever, you know who else did that? The last time a quarterback threw a pick six with his first pass ever? That guy, Brett Favre.
Weren't you his teammate?
Yes, I was. And I was there.
By the way, Andre Collins, do you need larger shoulder pads? All right, so now we'll pick it up 14-zip. Mariota swinging it out to Bishop Sankey, had a huge day.
From Washington.
He also...
You can move Mariota around. He's such a mobile quarterback. That's what they're going to like to do with him.
So exactly what Jameis Winston did not want to see. 21-zip as I start the second. But here he keeps it alive in third and goal. There's his first touchdown to Austin Seferian-Jenkins with a hyphen.
21-0.
So it's now 21-7. 2 possessions later.
See,
Winston.
that's the kind of stuff to make you mad right there as a coach, as a fan.
DeAndre Mount will take it. Thank you.
You just ain't see that man sound right there.
Well, then at least he got steamrolled at the end.
What you say when you
feel
come
better. Next Titans possession, Mariota, Delaney Walker.
Look at that. From under the center, 3-step drop. You never did that in college.
He would only finish 13-16 for 209 and 4 touchdown passes. It was 35-7 at one point. Wow. Now Winston, sacked by Derek Morgan. He was dropped 4 times. And Buccaneers, by the way, have not won a home game in 644 days if you're scoring at home. Well, here you go. Here's the stats. Winston, the good news for him, he did throw a couple of touchdown passes, both to Austin Seferian-Jenkins. The better news, he gets to play next week at New Orleans. So there you go.
What a game it was. Let's start with Jameis Winston had perhaps one of the worst debuts of a rookie quarterback in a long time.
Top 5.
Well, it was top 5. It was bad. But in a game that we thought New Orleans would get their world right, it was all about the Buccaneers getting right. They jumped out to a 17-7 lead, and then Drew Brees tosses this interception here. And at this point,
thrown ball,
you're wondering what's going on, Heath.
Well, listen, it was obviously a bad ball. This is an old-school play action, a little F under. You bring it back, you kind of max protect for Breeze, and he just underthrew it. This is
old-school Lovie Smith-led defense, too. Playmaking. You saw an interception. You see on a catch, guys finishing, poking the balls out. How many times did you see that Chicago Bears secondary do that when he was there?
Yep.
That's something that he definitely teaches, and they were able to get another chance. Got a field goal out of that, I believe.
Got a field goal out of that, but then New Orleans starts a methodical comeback, and this is what you expect from a veteran team. Jameis Winston, pressure, and tuck it away, young fella, late in the game.
Tuck it away.
Fourth quarter turnovers will get you every time. Winston turns it over.
Kahaha, their second-round draft pick out of UW.
I mean, Winston's trying to make a play.
Yep.
Trying to show his troops, I'm tough. I can get this extra yardage. He's going to fight for it. But that's what happens in this league. Guys are going to strip. They're going to claw and try to get the ball from him.
All right, so it's 23-13 at this point. Not again. Yes, the Bucs turn it over again. And at this point, you wonder, do they really want to win this game? They are giving New Orleans every opportunity. New Orleans loses the 5 straight at home. And Drew Brees, finally,
you can only give him so many chances.
You can only give him so many chances. Brees, 24 of 37 for 254 yards, a touchdown and an interception. That was the touchdown. This was the problem. Down 4 late in the game. 3 minutes to go, and Mark Ingram, gack.
Did I say Lovie Smith-led defenses tend to create turnovers? They did it this week.
You said it.
One last chance, and Drew Brees can't connect.
And it really, Kevin, truth be told, it wasn't one last chance. The play before, they had time to throw something, towards the sidelines and
With
make
8
it a more
left, they had
manageable throw there at the end. And Listen, I know I'm supposed to have answers in regards to the Saints, but I don't.
5 defensive backs in for the Texans. Winston from the shotgun on 2nd and 15. Looking for Jackson. Texans with a new set of downs from the Tampa Bay 46. Off the play fake. The Grimes. The catch is made by Hopkins. 2nd and goal. Allen. Hopkins. 1st and 10, 20-yard line for Winston. And the Bucs. And Evans able to make the catch.
What a very, very talented defensive player with the Patriots.
Winston connects with Evans once again. Following the timeout on 1st down, Mallett fires and a sliding catch.
Every intention of moving back to grass next season, but for the rest of 2015, it's AstroTurf.
Bucs empty the backfield, 2nd down at 16. Quick release by Winston. This is Sims. Sims has running room. He's inside the 10, the 5, and he must get to the 48. Winston fires over the middle, and it is picked off. The diversity and rich traditions of Latinos in the NFL and our country as Martin breaks free, picks up a 1st down and more.
Since that 2nd series.
They fake, got rid of it before he was hit by J.J. Watt, and the catch is made. 7 points off the board, 2 field goals and an extra point attempt. Play action for Mallett on 1st down. And he finds Hopkins. This is Blue. And he will take it all the way. We're down at 1. It's Prosh. And Jay Prosh has a 1st down. Winston to the far side. It's Evans. 1st down.
Big day if you had the Falcons running back for the 2nd straight week fantasy.
Well, of course, Cam was going to talk to the referee in charge, make sure that he understood I'm old enough.
Yep.
I'm old enough to get calls, you know, my way.
Still, Cam and the Panthers up 3-0 early with Jameis Winston. Going to make it 10-0 thanks to Josh Norman.
Yeah, Josh Norman, I was saying for the last couple of weeks, he's not playing like a Pro Bowl corner. He's playing like an all-pro corner.
Yeah.
And nobody's playing better than him right now.
Just sits on this one, was waiting for it. Saw it coming, pick 6. You're not stopping him. And Jameis's day off to a rough start. Norman giving the Panthers a 10-0 lead. So here comes Jameis again. A little rain falling now in Tampa. And, well, he's going back to Mike Evans this time. Again, Josh Norman.
Yeah, they have a couple options at wide receiver. We were talking about when the game was going on. Let's stay away from number 24. Let's attack somebody else.
Right, go to the other 6'5" guy, right? All right, so here comes Jameis, 10-3. Had a field goal on the board, and he's picked off again.
Still, it looks like Jameis is really searching for that comfort level and that understanding of defenses so far.
Kirk Coleman picks it off. 3rd turnover for the Bucs in the 1st half. Next Panthers possession. Ted Ginn Jr.
He's catching the ball.
Don't call him a return man.
I gave Ted Ginn a really big grade when he was coming out of college. He hasn't lived up to it, but I'm going to dust that thing off.
Dust it off.
Take it out from underneath my bed where I've been hiding that report.
Let's not get carried away, DJ, but he has been catching the ball.
We're going to find that one on Twitter again this week?
Oh, it might.
Scouting report?
You might.
Yeah,
nice.
Doug Martin's going to find the end zone here for Tampa Bay. Doug Martin goes 5 yards in the score, now trailing just the score. Would stay that way at the half. 2nd half, same score. Jonathan Stewart fumbles, but thank goodness for Ed Dixon.
Certain things happen for teams like the Panthers, and certain things happen against teams like Tampa, and that's Exhibit A.
Look at that. Ed Dixon just picks that thing up.
Gratuitous?
Yeah, a gratuitous bounce.
A gratuitous bounce.
I mean, defensively, you do everything right. You get your head on the football, you pop the ball out, and then Dixon takes it for 6.
57 yards on the score, so it's 24-10 Panthers. Back comes Jameis, and there goes Josh Norman.
Again, he's looking down his receivers. He's very statuesque in the pocket. You want him to be in the pocket, be a pocket passer, but you have to look off these cornerbacks and these secondary guys, or else this is going to become a trend, and you don't want that to take place as a young quarterback.
All right, so off the interception, here comes Cam.
And Cam just did the same exact thing.
Nearly gave it right back, as that was right in the hands there of Levante David.
Again, some things happen for Tampa, some things happen against Tampa. A little bit of a trend in this game.
And look at Ted Ginn Jr., you're not going to stop him. Little turbo boost.
Little turbo boost speed button right there.
I was always an X button for the speed boost guy. All right, here we go. 30 to 10.
Once video games went to having the
Panthers
shooter
on top.
buttons, then I retired. I was an AB guy.
AB, left, right. So Doug Martin's pushing here as he rumbles towards the end zone. Or rather, yeah, that's Doug. And now Winston, a couple plays later, going to look for Charles Sims. Got him in the end zone.
Look, Jameis Winston's going to be high volume. He's going to be high volume interceptions, but you're going to get some touchdowns. That's what you're going to get year one. Hopefully, that ratio will be a little more favorable in the future.
But look, Bucks back within 2 scores heading into the fourth quarter. Next Bucks possession, now down 34-17 after a Panthers field goal. And, oh boy, make it 4 interceptions now for Jameis Winston, picked off here by Thomas Davis. Panthers on to win this one. Yeah, Ted Ginn Jr., 2 touchdowns through the air. Cam throws for just 124, but rushed for 51. And the biggest stat out of that, the Panthers, 4-0.
How about it? Panthers-Falcons.
37-23 victory, yeah.
Wow.
That's going to be a big one. Cardinals all over the Lions, 21-7. In Detroit. And now a little Battle of Florida for the second straight week, right?
Put a little more excitement in your voice for this, Rhett. Come on, let's go.
Jags and Bucks.
There we go.
Down for Raymond James. Here we go. Allen Hurns on the receiving end of the Blake Bortles pass here. Big gainer.
Oh, you'd hear a lot from Hurns and Robinson in today's game.
Second quarter, 1st and 10. Bortles going back to Hurns. Got it for the score. 12-yard touchdown. Jags up 7-3.
There is a lot of young skill talent on this Jags team. It's not resulting in wins right now, but there is some promise there.
All right, next Bucks drive. What? Look at Doug Martin.
Doug Martin came to the party today, and he partied hardy.
He played great last week.
I'll tell you, it's like rookie Doug Martin goes for 39. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10. Just let him go again. Don't call him the muscle hamster either. Another big run.
When you can get that type of production out of Doug Martin, this team will always have an opportunity to at least compete during the game.
Bucks have to settle for a field goal there. They're down 7-6. Next drive, 3rd and 3. Jameis finds Doug here through the passing game and then goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Bucks on top, 13-7. All right, Blake Bortles would have himself a day, although he'd kind of want this one back. Looking for Mercedes Lewis. Instead, it's picked off by Bradley McDougald. And the Bucks are in business at the Jags 41. 6 plays later, 2nd and goal. It's Doug Martin again.
You remember how much heat everybody was giving that Tampa offensive line early in the year? They're getting a little bit better each and every week.
Well, there's a lot of new pieces to start the season. Sometimes it takes a little while, and so Bucks are up 20-7 here with Blake Bortles. Yeah, making some plays on the ground. 21-yard run in the Bucks territory. 3 plays later, 2nd and 10 for Bortles. Going for it all, and he's got it. This time it's Allen Robinson. 2nd-year wideout, 13-yard touchdown. Bucks on top, 20-14 still, though, at the half. 3rd quarter. Jags ball here, all the way down at the Bucks 4. Bortles buying time, rolling left, rolling, and throwing back right, and he finds T.J. Yeldon, who found himself open in the back of the end.
All these highlights, 1st and 2nd-year players for this Jags offense. I'm telling you, there's some positives in Jacksonville.
All right, so the Jags go up 24-20.
That's not one of them.
17 unanswered.
That can't be one of them.
And with 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, it's getting away from the Jaguars. Corey Grant fumbles. It's recovered by Jaquez Smith in return for the score. Bucks go up 31-24. They get the 2-point conversion. 4th quarter, same score. Bucks 2nd and goal. Doug Martin, 3rd touchdown of the game. Had the 2 on the ground, 1 in the air. Doug goes for 123 in the ground. Bucks win it 38-31. Look at Bortles. Went for 23-33, over 304 touchdowns. But Jameis doesn't really turn it over today. 13-19, manageable production.
He didn't get him in trouble with turnovers early. They didn't put as much on his plate. That's what you want to do with a rookie quarterback. This was the game plan that worked today.
The difference maker as the Jaguars went on to win this one 34-31. Now to Landover, Maryland, Bucks and Redskins. Here we go. Jameis Winston.
This is the first play.
Beautiful, beautiful throw from Winston. Mike Evans on the receiving end. Touchdown Bucks. They're on the board first.
And look, Jameis Winston played maybe his best game as a pro today. He was dialed in.
And he's not done. Jameis already up 10-0. Finds Dante Dye. You want to sing it?
Oh, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to sing an 80s song there for you, but I'm not going to do it.
Here we go. 17-0. Bucks on top. 2 Jameis Winston touchdown passes. So things looking really bad for Kirk Cousins and company, especially here.
They couldn't get anything going, Red. They couldn't get anything going on offense. They couldn't get anything going on defense. They couldn't get anything going on special teams. It looked as though this could be a very, very ugly game for the Washington Redskins.
Defensive touchdown for the Bucks. Had them up 24-0, but back comes Kirk and the Redskins here. Cousins keeper from 8 yards out. And the Redskins on the board down 24-7. Third quarter now. Washington ball. Cousins, again, deep in the red zone here and finds Ryan Grant.
Not open. He's uncovered.
There it is. Washington now within 10, down 24-14. Jake Gruden looking at the play sheet, thinking, I might pull this onside kick out of my hat here. And he's got it.
You do know this was Alumni Day for the Washington Redskins. They thought this was a homecoming game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dustin Hopkins and Trenton Robinson convert the first successful onside kick of the season and led to a Redskins touchdown.
So tight end down on the goal line, split them out, little inside, little slant right there, LeVar. It seemed to work. Maybe they put that in the back of their memory for later on.
Maybe.
Cousins to Reed, Washington down a field goal. Fourth quarter now, Bucks ball up 27-24. Doug Martin takes the handoff. He's going upfield. Big gain here. Bashad Breeland brings him down after a 49-yard gain, set up a Connor Barnes 21-yard field goal. Bucks down back up 6, 30-24. But back come the Redskins here. Is it Captain Kirk once again? Captain comeback. Here we go. Under 2 minutes to play. Under a minute here. 2nd and 7. Cousins. Little wheel route. Wheel route to Jamison Crowder.
So, LeVar, as they get down here towards the goal line, I'm thinking, what kind of play?
What worked last?
You know what? I feel like my tight end is pretty good.
Maybe on a slant? What do you think?
I mean, why not? Why not try it again? They haven't covered it all day.
Jordan Cousins to Reed. And the Redskins on top 31-30. But the Bucks had a shot here. Had
What
some
is he
time
doing?
late. I don't know what Charles Sims was doing.
That's what bad teams do.
Well, the clock never started.
Middle of the field was open.
Yeah.
And so you could have run up there and spiked it because that was only 2nd down, right?
Get up there, spike it, and have
And
a
then
chance
try
at
to
a
kick
long
a field goal. But no, the Redskins come back to win this one and hang on in the end, 31-30. Kirk Cousins, 33 of 40, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns.
And a rushing
just as
touchdown.
importantly,
Give them a lot of credit. I mean, they fought from 24 down, 24-0, and came back
How
and
many?
won this game.
Well, he had a fumble. No picks, but
Right.
he had a fumble.
Ryan Kerrigan fractured his hand in this game. That's a notable injury to this defense.
combined points on the record there. NFC South showdown in Atlanta. Jameis Winston and the Bucks heading into Atlanta to take on Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Boy, Matt Ryan, I mean, just the turnovers early on for this team. They were up 3-0, but Julio just has Quan Alexander just stripped this thing.
Quan Alexander's a legitimate defensive rookie of the year candidate for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's been making plays, pass, run. He is a stud young linebacker.
Well, at this point, he already had an interception called back, right? We remember watching that one.
Oh, yeah.
But Julio caught up to him. He gets the best of Julio.
It's just good ball skills for a linebacker to attack the football. And believe it or not, we work on these type of drills. So
that led to a Bucks field goal. We were tied at 3. And here, they just can't even get the exchange. Ball's loose, bad snap. Jaquez Smith recovers it for the Bucks.
All that crisp play we saw early in the season from the Atlanta Falcons, just the last couple weeks,
kind of ever since that Thursday night game in New Orleans.
Well, Matt Ryan's been playing poor as well. He's struggling.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing
and
well.
he'll put together 6-7 great plays and then just kind of a one questionable decision.
How about that one? Picked off here by Quan Alexander. What's he doing here, Willie?
He's dropping into coverage and he's eyeing the quarterback. It's his zone coverage and he's keeping his eyes on the quarterback. But he's throwing into traffic. Like, it's just a bad decision by Matt Ryan to throw that pass.
Next Bucs possession, Jameis Winston finds
on the other hand,
Cameron Brate. You got him on your lineup card, DJ?
Brate was a last-minute scratch for me.
Oh, is that right? Good. Second-year tight end from Harvard has the Bucs in the end zone. 13 unanswered points by Tampa. Bucs led 13-3 at the half. Second half action, more the same for Atlanta.
It looked like Matt Ryan trying to pull the ball out here.
Was he going to run it?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here.
Devontae Freeman and Matt Ryan couldn't get the exchange, so we got the fumble. Fourth turnover of the day, and yeah, that'll make you slam your helmet down. And Jameis Winston is going to take advantage.
Kind of looked like he wanted to pitch that ball, but he didn't want to fumble or make a bad decision, so he kept it, ran it in for a touchdown.
Showed some poise there for the rookie quarterback.
20 straight points for the Bucs until Matt Ryan finds Jacob Tamme, and now the Falcons are within 2 scores. So they're down 10 after a 10-play, 80-yard drive. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Bucs leading 2013. 4th and 1. Jameis Winston trying to scramble for the first down. Why did Levy go for it there? Why didn't he punt that thing away?
I don't know. His defense had played well. I'd show some confidence in your defense. Punt that thing down and
so the Falcons
finish it.
Take over on downs with a chance to win. And Matt Ryan finds Julio Jones in the end zone, guys, and we're tied. So you're really wondering why Lovey didn't punt it.
And now this is a Tampa team that lost the Kirk Cousins game last week. The you like that game, as it's been coined. And now you're thinking, they're going to blow it again here in this one.
So in overtime, Bucs have your first possession, and Jameis nearly throws a pick on the first offensive play.
We call that an MOBP, missed opportunity of a big play.
He's
got to come up with it. He's got to come up with it.
All right, so here we go. Jameis to Mike Evans, and that one is nearly picked off. Again.
Same guy.
But we've got a penalty.
Oh, it's different guys, actually.
Jameis got to get that ball out there. That's a touchdown if he puts that out front.
Phillip Adams called for pass interference, puts the Bucs at the 13-yard line.
That's a poorly thrown ball, too, as well.
Jameis incomplete to Adam Humphries.
I get he's trying to keep it low, protect the football, but you got to put that on him. That's a touchdown.
Bucs would have to kick a field goal. Connor Barth is good from 31 yards out, but of course that doesn't win it because it's a field goal. On the first possession, the Falcons get a chance to match. So 4th and 7, last shot here for Matt Ryan with a defender at his feet. Cannot make the throw. And the Bucs go into Atlanta and beat the Falcons 23-20. Matt Ryan, 397 yards, not enough. Jameis Winston gets it done. And guys, Quan Alexander, as we mentioned, a huge day. 11 tackles for the Buccaneers linebacker, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and a pass defense. He was all over the field today and playing with a heavy heart. His younger brother, Broderick Taylor, was shot and killed in Oxford, Alabama on Saturday morning. And the Buccaneers trying to pick up their teammate who was certainly hurting and playing this game for him and Alexander's family.
First place Giants taking on the Bucs. Welcome back, Jason Pierre-Paul. Playing for the first time since that fireworks accident in July. Did he make a difference for a defense that gave up over 600 total yards in the loss at New Orleans last week? Whoa. He comes back and makes the tackle on Doug Martin. One of his 2 tackles on the day. Applied a little pressure as well. Pretty remarkable he's even out there, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Why is it remarkable?
Well, I mean, come on.
It's his hand.
I know, but still.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
No, but it's not his legs.
Doug Martin fumbling. Jasper Brinkley recovering. The Giants take over. Then it's Eli, who had 6 TD tosses in the loss last week. One of his 2 scores.
I believe in Eli.
That's to Shane Vereen, and the Giants are up 17-6. On to the third. It's now 20-12. Manning looking for Odell Beckham, who had yet another 100-yard day. He's got 11 in 21 career days. However, this one is picked off by Alteron Werner.
Get him, Odell. Get him.
Wow.
Bam.
Oh, yeah. in the WWE Slam Down as well.
I just wrestle.
Whoa, easy, but they don't do that. No.
Save the hands.
Yeah,
You can't do that because you're a receiver with your hands.
On to the fourth. Last play for the Bucs. Charles Sims, Mike Evans. Get it to Logan Mankins. That's Logan. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's Trevin Wade. Giants win it by 14, and welcome back, JPP.
It's going to be pretty good.
Oh, come on. I just felt like we had way more ready for you there with the Lions and Packers flashbacks to 1991 and Mike Tomczak, but we'll get back there. Here, let's get you caught up. Cowboys trying to avoid a 7-game losing streak in Tampa against the Bucs. So you see Matt Castle and Des Bryant. No score here still in the first quarter. Castle in the red zone.
You know, in the NFC East, it being such a volatile division right now, the Dallas Cowboys needed to win this game in order to stay competitive, and obviously,
you know, we said it yesterday.
They started off early well.
LeVar said it yesterday on NFL Total Access. Like, guys, stop me if you've heard me say, boy, the Cowboys can just sneak out this one victory.
Every week.
But no. So, hold on. Here we go. So, here you go. Jeff Heath picks off Jameis Winston. That's Jameis' first interception, DJ, in over 5 weeks.
Yeah, he's been playing really, really good football, and that one got away from a little bit high. He had a couple boo-boos in this game, but when it mattered, he delivered.
Third quarter, Cowboys ball. They're up 6-3 here. Real barn burner.
Oh,
Castle should have been picked there by Quan Alexander. Looked like Levante David might have gotten a hand on it. Jameis.
That should have been caught. A lot of drop balls. Sloppy play today.
Yeah, Mike Evans had a couple drops. The numbers ended up being strong.
Right.
Could have been huge if he catches those.
8 catches, 126 yards. Fourth quarter here, Greg Hardy, helmet off, yelling at Winston and the fans there in Tampa. Oh, boy. Winston, though, throwing behind Chris Humphreys.
Greg Hardy is like that degenerative knee with the cartilage. You know, before long, it's going to be all gone. It's going to be knee on. It's going to be bone on bone, Rhett.
Some point, you got to see the awareness.
You got to leave a little bit of cartilage, Rhett.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jameis' second pick of the game there, and second for Jeff Heath. But Matt Castle trying to get keep the Cowboys in the lead here. They got to give it back to the Bucs, and Jameis engineering what he hopes to be a game-winning drive. But hang on, did he cross the plane and lose the football here? Leaping into the end zone, loses the ball. Cowboys recover. You take another look, loses the ball before he gets across the goal. Well, it doesn't matter. Penalty on the Cowboys. That would have been a huge.
That would have been the game sealer right there.
And it was Jeff Heath, who had the 2 picks on the day, that gets called for the holding. So Bucs with a 1st and goal at the 1.
Great play call.
Naked boot, huh?
Yeah, great play call on first down. Caught him looking there, LeVar.
They did catch him looking, and I'll tell you what, they caught the Dallas Cowboys looking in more than one way. More than one way.
Bucs up 10-6 and just looking for a Hail Mary here.
Well, there's 2 things on this play. Number one, he does have a valid complaint. He did get pushed in the back. You see it right here.
Yeah, a little bit.
But number 2, Des Bryant is playing, but he is not fully healthy.
You can tell. He's not healthy. So this was a tough one. This is a tough one for Dallas. Losing to Tampa the way that they did. They could have tried to get on some type of track, some type of normalities with the team after last week's blow up. This is a tough loss.
7 losses in a row. So what do you think, LeVar? They run the table, go 9-7, win the East with Tony at the helm?
Well, I think they run the chances of looking in more than one way. They run the chance of looking at a very, very high draft pick is what they're looking at. Right?
Catching our Bass Pro Shops.
Uh-oh.
No, that's it. It's just catching the day. Here it is. Mark Sanchez.
Did he get the start today, Rhett?
At the start
But
today.
Jameis Winston reeled in all of the headlines.
As promised.
Did you catch that?
Headlines to come here. Josh Huff, though, opened the scoring in Philly and thinking everything was going to be all good for the Eagles today. Hang on. Jameis Winston.
I love that play.
Doug Martin.
Why is that play not used more?
Why are they not tackling? Why is there no tackling? Doug Martin. Big run. Let's give him
253.
let's give him 58 on that run.
58 out of 253.
And then we're going to give Mike Evans a touchdown catch here, and a darn good one. It could have gone for the catch of the day.
Yeah, he had some dropsies earlier this year, but, man, he was dialed in today against really, really tight coverage.
And what a nice ball, putting it where only he could get to it.
And if you're keeping track, that is Jameis Winston, headline number 1, and also touchdown pass number 1. Here is touchdown pass number 2. That is Vincent Jackson back in the lineup, and not a moment too soon.
Getting him back in the lineup. It just balances the formation. You can't dictate coverage to Mike Evans. You got to worry about Vincent Jackson.
It's like King Kong and Godzilla out there.
All right, we had a tough moment here for
Yikes.
Zach Ertz. Oh, goodness.
Yikes.
Falling on the head, neck area, then the whiplash coming up. Ertz was hit awkwardly there, left the game. Concussion did not return. Doug Martin returning here to the highlights once again. Big time game.
Way to switch your hands. Young fellas out there that are learning how to carry the football, he switches hands. He uses that other arm, the free arm, as a pugil stick, and gets an extra 10 yards or more on
You give him a pugil right there?
Pugilistic runner.
That was big. 84 yards for Martin. Sets up Winston to Russell Shepard, former LSU Tiger. Played some college quarterback, huh? Catching that one, then...
What a gutsy throw by Jameis, and accurate ball. I mean, that could have gone either way right there.
Charles Sims catches Jameis's 4th touchdown pass of the day. All of those first 4 in the first half, mind you. And then Levante David picks off Mark Sanchez with a rough day, huh?
Yeah, Mark Sanchez probably could have taken Darren Sproles real quick in the flat right there for an easy completion. He just wasn't seeing the field.
Well, he didn't want to make it easy.
He didn't. He made it easy for Tampa.
Second half, more Jameis, more touchdowns.
Now, that's how you stick it in there.
I mean, Kiko Alonso's draped all over him. And that's some guts there by Jameis Winston. Perfect ball placement.
Touchdown pass number 5 ties the most all-time by a rookie quarterback. And then Jameis can hand it off to, how many? Doug Martin at 235 yards
235.
235 yards rushing.
It's up to 5 and 3.
And it seems like he got at least 150 of it on 3 carries.
Big chunks.
Here's Sanchez picked off again. This time it is, what's Levante David again? No,
it's Chris Conte.
Chris Conte, yes indeed.
Keep in mind, you are in Philadelphia. You are playing at the Link right now.
Here's Levante David, pick 6. There you go. That's we showed you all 5 of Jameis's touchdowns and all 3 of Mark Sanchez picks. 45-17 Bucs. Big winners in Philly. Now 5 in 5 as you. So Jameis Winston coming off a 5-touchdown performance a week ago. The 21-year-old Jameis, the 40-year-old Matthew Hasselbeck from the Colts.
You know, he had some really good moments today, like that right there. What a grab by Vincent, I'll tell you.
Tip 1-2.
What y'all call that? Toe drag swag?
Swag.
Okay.
There it is. Here comes Hasselbeck, though. A little play action right around midfield.
I mean, just the poise and composure that he's showing. You can tell he's been there before.
TY goes for 29. Colts out a field goal. They go up 6-3 early on there after 1 quarter. Now into the second quarter here. Bucs down 6-3. Second and goal. Doug Martin gets the handoff and punches it in. But hang on a second. We got flag on the play. It's on Kevin Pamphile. And it's holding. So
not a stall of drive.
We're tied at 6 now. Back to Doug Martin, though. We had runs of, 54-83 a week ago. And here, trying to put the Jets on. I think he admitted to Andrew Siciliano over the week he got caught looking at the Jumbotron. Didn't realize how close the guys were last week.
Well, I think that's all he's got right there.
He put his head down.
He's not looking at, unless they have a Jumbotron on the turf.
Yeah.
He's not watching the Jumbotron.
No, he
trying
wasn't.
to dig for it right there.
But, guys, with that run, he goes over 1,000 yards for the season for the second time in his career.
Great.
Hammer break.
Every week we're watching highlights of the Ivy Leaguer, LeVar.
Big boy.
Second touchdown in as many weeks. This one from 20 yards out. Winston getting it done here for the Bucs early on.
He was throwing that hill. He was slinging it.
12-6. Bucs on top. Third quarter. Colts now down 12-9. It's Hasselbeck. 2nd and 14 to Dante Moncrief.
Did you see how quick Hasselback's release was on that pass?
To me, it's not even just that. It's how quick he's processing and getting through his progressions just so fast.
31 yards on that connection. Next play, Hasselback, T.Y. Hilton.
Look at the touch on that one. I mean, he's just playing something high. Oh, the bumble.
Hey, look, I don't know.
What's that one called?
The Rudy Gay. That's that what is the bumble, the bobble, the bobble. The bobble wop.
There it is.
The bobble wop.
Eventually put it together.
The Rudy Gay bobble wop.
You could have called that anything you wanted to.
Yeah,
I would
really
agree with
could
you.
16-12, Colts on top. And boy, we got another Mike Evans situation here.
Yeah, this one, look, defensive back gets his
Can't
hand in
put that
there
any
late,
better.
but that gets flushed right through his hands.
You got to catch that to the hands.
You sure do. So he drops it. Bucks would miss the field goal, so get no points out of that. Turn it over on the down. So fourth quarter now, Colts on top 19-12. Hasselback finds Griff Whalen.
Hasselback just did not put the ball in a bad spot the whole day.
It was a bad spot for Griff because he ended up getting stripped out. And Sterling Moore forces it. Jacquez Smith picks it up, brings it back to the 23. We had offsetting penalties.
So they had to replay the down.
They did. That was a whole lot of highlight for a whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
Hasselback then.
This is a whole lot of something.
Going to find Dante Moncrief, 16-yard gain, 8 catches, 114 yards for Moncrief on the day.
Moncrief is happy about some. Look at that.
Setting up Adam Vinatieri. Boy, Pat McAfee gets crushed on that as and Chris Conti leaping over the line gets end up called for unsportsmanlike conduct for running into the kicker. Maybe
it was very nicely executed. You just got to finish it off.
Did he end up stepping on somebody though?
Hey, you can't run the holder. You got to protect the holder. You can't go diving into the holder.
As a former All Big Ten holder, no, I know. And then Hasselback to T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Oh, I'm sorry. I was part of this fan club for 2 seconds. We're doing a highlight show.
It's all right. It's part of the highlights.
Okay.
So T.Y. goes in.
Yeah, T.Y. Yeah, way to make that.
But they missed the extra point. So the Colts lead 25-12. Last chance for the Bucs here, going for it. 4th and 1. Winston prevents it. Nope.
Yeah, that's at the end of the game, just trying to drive and make something happen, looking for a chunk play. Just a bad throw by Jameis Winston. Pretty much sealed the deal.
Matt Hasselback. Now, one of 3 quarterbacks in the league, undefeated, winners of more than just one game. So, yeah, 4-0 for Matt Hasselback. He's got the Colts 6-5, 2 touchdowns on the day.
Big Fresh Prince fan.
How could you not be, right? So the Panthers are on the board down 14-7. Big game here. 2 teams in the hunt in the playoffs. Bucks, Falcons from Tampa. Jameis Winston. Another rushing touchdown?
He's a clunky athlete, but he's efficient and he's effective.
He gets it done.
5th rushing touchdown.
You know he's going to be a star in this league. I mean, I might be breaking news here, but Jameis Winston is going to be a star in this league.
Well, Matt Ryan has the most red zone interceptions in the league coming in. Well, didn't throw a pick here, also didn't throw a completion.
Yeah, just get it away.
Had Roddy.
Oh, he had him. He definitely had him.
There was a window. So the Falcons are going to, well, spoiler alert, they're going to settle for a field goal here because Matt Ryan gets sacked. That Bucs defense.
And that Bucs defense plays defense. They've gotten caught on a limb a couple times here and there. They play some ball. Look,
another big sack of Matt Ryan, fumbles, but the rookie out of Indiana, Tevin Coleman, going to recover that one.
Where's he out of?
Don't worry about it.
No big deal.
That's the bowl team. All right, 7-6, Bucs on top here. When
Trufant!
Desmond Trufant come up with one and then give the ball back to Jameis and company here. 3rd quarter, Falcons on top 12-7.
Look at Jameis getting his feet set, getting his head downfield, seeing where he wants to go with the ball and getting it there.
So Vincent Jackson and then
Throw
Doug
that
Martin
ball.
Going to finish off that drive, diving over the pile for the TD.
This was a physical game today.
The juggernaut. That's what I've been hearing.
That's very nice.
The juggernaut?
I didn't come up with that. That's what I've been hearing.
The gerbil now?
No.
Okay.
Doug, though, giveth and then also taketh away. Or should we say the Falcons take it
When
away?
you're that juggernaut and you get that body moving upfield and your body doesn't go down, sometimes the ball can come out.
Right?
Yeah.
Big play by the Falcons defense. Falcons offense looking for their first touchdown of the day in the fourth quarter, and they're going to get it. Matt Ryan's got one. And the Falcons take the lead 19-16.
What you got, Jameis?
Oh, James picked off 5 minutes ago by Paul Warlow.
Oh, no.
Flag on the field.
Flag comes out late.
Sometimes that laundry will save you.
Yeah, I got your hands around the waist. There have been a
Buckets
lot
call.
of balls hit Mike Evans' hands this year that have not resulted in catches.
No, we had one in this game as well.
Give it another chance.
Jameis, 3rd and 13.
Oh,
3rd and 19, rather. Yeah, no, he's not down. Look at
Oh,
the effort.
Jameis.
He's not down. He's going to get the first
Jameis.
down on 3rd and 19.
What an effort.
Goodness. I thought Marcus Mariota was the runner out of the top two.
He did all right running the football today as
did.
well.
Look at
Another
that
spoiler
agility.
alert.
Now, that's called sneaky athleticism.
Sneaky. Jameis trying to sneak this one in the end zone, too.
That's so funny.
Jameis. Woo. There's how about Mike Evans making a big catch?
When they needed to.
Yeah, Mike Evans matched up with Paul Warlow. It's not going to end well for the Atlanta Falcons.
Questionable, but he got that knee down.
And the Bucs take the lead. Jameis, whoa, easy.
Careful there, Jameis. Be
All
careful.
fired up.
Oh, my.
Up 23-19. So what can Matt Ryan do?
That's what he's been doing.
That's been the story of the Falcons' last 7 weeks or so.
And that's a player right there.
Interception by Levante David.
That is a player.
Seal of victory.
Don't think for 2 seconds that wasn't a player that made that play.
One thing about this game, guys, I want to get this in real quick, is the Atlanta Falcons, when you look at Roddy White, only 3 catches in this ball game. Roddy White went to UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham, which is also home to a bowl game called the Camellia Bowl, which Appalachian State will be playing in because we're 10-2,
there it is.
Are they playing Indiana?
No. No, but we are both.
That would have been perfect.
Falcons, it would have been. Falcons, Bucks, both.
It's a better game than probably Penn State's playing in.
Come on.
It could get ugly.
14-0. Packers on top of the Cowboys. We'll keep you posted there. Let's get you caught up in Tampa. Bucks hosting the Saints. Saints faint playoff hopes still alive. Bucks very much in the playoff race.
Divisional game on the road. New Orleans doesn't play well on the road.
But they came to play today for sure.
Yes,
Drew
they
Brees
did.
to Ben Watson. That'll go for 26. 3 plays later.
Ben has been coming to work every Sunday all season long.
Old reliable Marcus Colston, 7th-round pick out of Rutgers.
Marcus, that was
not my guy, Brandon.
Colson is Hofstra.
Hofstra, right, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I was thinking of Coleman.
Coleman is right.
Coleman is my
Rutgers.
Rutgers guy. Yeah, there it is.
I got to stay on my toes with you out there.
I told you, man. Get ready.
Marcus Colson went to Rutgers. What the heck are you talking
Willie
about
Snead,
over there,
41-yard gain. And then there's Colston out of Hofstra.
There you go.
They don't have football at Hofstra anymore, do
single
they?
digits. All right.
I
Couldn't tell you. Lovie Smith trying to get that defense fired
That's
up.
what Lovie was telling defense. They don't even have football at Hofstra anymore.
1st and 10 for Jameis Winston.
Come on, muscle hamster.
No, not anymore.
Oh.
He's the, they're calling it.
What is it?
The Duggernaut.
Oh. The hamster knot.
14-7. Bucks now on the board, but still down a touchdown.
Who comes up with all these?
Let's go 3rd quarter. Saints up 17-10. Drew Brees.
How about it?
There's the Brandon Coleman.
Where'd he go to school?
Rutgers.
There you go.
20-yard gain. Horse collar. Add another 15 at the end of that
Drew
one.
Brees, where'd he go to school?
Tim Hightower.
They wore the same
dude.
uniforms.
Tim Hightower.
Okay.
Into the end zone for the Saints.
Tim Hightower's been working out with Drew Brees in the offseason over the last several years, so they have a close bond and finally getting a chance to get back out in the field.
That's a nice little tidbit for you there, DJ. Good work. Little Joe Cullen, D-line coach for the Bucks, and Gerald McCoy getting into it. They're on the sidelines.
Probably won't be a big story unless it was Greg
Two passionate
Hardy,
individuals very much so there. And then Mike Evans.
Hey, you knew this game would get chippy. They're divisional rivals. Nobody wants to lose these type of games. Come on, playoffs are on the line.
Jameis then to Adam Humphries for the touchdown.
And where did Humphries go to school, Rhett? Clemson, as did every other wide receiver in the National Football League.
Yeah, that's true.
Temperatures rising.
Bucks 24-17. Next Bucks possession. Winston for Charles Sims. Overthrows him.
Overtime.
Next play. Let's go 3rd and 10 now. Winston again going deep.
That's just a
Dante
drop.
Dye drops it.
Catch that one.
Boy, empty in the barrel on the wide receiver depth chart here for the Bucks.
Can't throw it better than that one.
No, it was right on the money. Dye can't quite come down with it. Saints get the ball back here under 3 minutes to play. Drew Brees overthrowing Brandon Cooks on 3rd and 2. Looks like those Bucks are going to get the ball back, but hang on. Flag on the play. Defensive holding, Ultra on Werner.
And he was holding.
Automatic first down seals the victory for the Saints. They hang on to win it 24-17. They are still alive in the playoff hunt, and so are the Bucks. They fall to 6-7, but losing ground quickly as the Seahawks and Vikings have the wild card.
One thing that we've talked about injuries. How about the suspension to Quan Alexander for this defense, the rookie linebacker? That's a big loss for the Bucks.
A fun one from the beginning. Tavon Austin and Kenny Britt coming out, holding up 1 and 2 in honor of teammate Stedman Bailey.
Yeah.
They talked to him via FaceTime before the game.
Is that
Jameis
Kevin Hart?
Winston talking to Kevin Hart.
Scared
him a little
Kevin Hart.
bit. Cube said it's okay.
He's an angry elf.
Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, the former Rams, honored at halftime of this game. Case Keenum looking a little bit like Kurt Warner, getting it out to Todd Gurley, who looked a whole lot like Marshall Faulk here.
I mean, you don't want to get in front of that train.
Willie said he was out of bounds. I corrected him first.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Second and 9
man.
plays later, keep
Watch
your
number 11.
eyes on Tavon Austin. He did some work tonight.
Yeah, Kenny Britt, great block. You see the other lead blockers, Willie, and then he does the rest.
Explosive player. That's a good creative way to get him the ball and let him make plays in space.
Ooh, well, he's making them. Shifty hips, quick feet, fast feet. Finish the play in the end zone.
They have finally figured out how to get him the ball in St. Louis a couple of possessions later. Kenny Britt up the left sideline.
Is that
Kenny
Case
Britt
Keenum?
Yes,
going
that's
the distance.
Case.
Wow, that was a great throw.
A 60-yard chunk right there. Listen, these are the type of plays that this offense has been lacking. You talk about getting 11 active in that offense, Dan. Kenny Britt, they've needed more out of him like that this year.
Giving it to his daughter Ava in the crowd. Rams
Ava.
up 14-3. You like that, don't you?
Yep.
Keenum to Jared Cook for a 17-yard gain. The Rams now in Bucks territory in the second. 5 plays later, Gurley in for the touchdown on 3rd and 1, and the Rams up 21-3 and rolling.
Willie, you like that extension
right
by
there.
30, huh?
Yeah, I like the way he powered a couple guys and then extended for the play. We didn't see that a little bit later.
It was
Tampa
close.
Bay.
It was close
Yeah,
a
it
little
was
bit
close, but
later.
he didn't extend enough. That's how you get in the end zone.
How about this guy right here, Willie?
Aaron Donald's the beast all night, getting a lot of penetration on that play. You see the tackle for loss right here. Just a headache for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers all night long in the run game and in the pass game. These guys couldn't block him. That's just him ripping inside, coming off the block, making plays.
Donald
99 was busy.
5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. We move on to the third quarter. Rams up 21-6 at this point. Tavon Austin doing it again, and look at the burst.
And he's quick.
Yeah, and listen, team offense. You saw a lot of yellow jerseys. Hard to miss those yellow jerseys. Hats, hands in the right place. A lot of good blocking. Big explosive play again.
Now, Jameis Winston threw for a lot of yards, but he did not start well. Missed a ton of key throws in this one, and had a few overthrows as well.
Well, early, I think you could put it on him. But we'll talk in a few minutes how later in the game I felt like it was his offensive counterparts that let him down.
Well, Bucks kicking off that 28-13. Betty Cunningham finding some room, and he
Look at all those yellow jerseys.
He must have run 185
Great
yards.
blocking down the field, man. He just made the right cuts at the right time, but he couldn't finish. Got to the 2-yard line, Dan.
He ran about 160 yards. You would have down in the 2, Dan.
He got credit for 102. Look at Jameis.
Okay.
He is fired
All
up,
right,
trying
get
to get
everybody
this team going.
Get them going. But don't get them going like this.
But don't see ghosts. Come on. Young quarterback mistake. Honestly, it's an all quarterback mistake. And we see guys just not see defenders. Again, Jameis wants that one back, but he'll bounce back, Willie. He'll bounce back.
So in St. Louis, they win in what could be their home finale. 31-23 is the final. Jameis Winston, a season-high 363 passing yards.
So it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out.
O'Donnell block. And the ball is bouncing around but recovered by the Bucs at the 4-yard line.
Special team guys work at it, but George comes clean. And they just flat did not block him. It looked like on the backside there that Roy Reynolds just messed that coverage up. I mean, that protection up.
Jeremiah George wanted to pick that ball up and run into the end zone. First and goal at the Bears' 4-yard line. Doug Martin looks for the opening, battles his way to the goal line. He's in, touchdown.
Just made for short yardage and goal line. Just inside, just be patient and let your offensive line get a push and fall behind them.
First and goal at the 1. 3 tight ends in. It's Kadeem Carey. Touchdown Bears.
That's just power football. Yeah, I think they'd be wise to re-sign him. I don't think he's DeMarco Murray.
Here's Martin off the screen pass. Slips one man. And the ball comes out. And the Bears have it. The hit. No, he fell on top of his own man.
Yeah, from that we can't see a knee or anything. It's out before the knee is down.
Second down at midfield. Charles Sims in at running back. Winston, plenty of time. No one open. And he throws, and he finds Sims open. Sims is going in for a touchdown. Now Sims motions. Here come the Bears. Winston gets rid of it, up for grabs, and it's pulled away by Jones Quartet. He out-muscled him for the ball. In the backfield, laying the fullback. There's Martin, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Good job up front.
Yeah, the ball's loose.
Ball came out. The Bears come out with the ball.
Timu.
John Timu, the linebacker, has the football.
Oh, nice hit. Right, Anderson. And it's a fumble. Anderson stuck him right in the face, and the ball pops out. And the scrum ensues. And Timu's the one. He grounded it out. That's a nice hit.
The play fake. Cutler throws to Carey. Touchdown.
You see, he's the fullback. He's the guy. He's going to run right past the blocker. And then a nice job of Langford of getting that defender down. Carries in for 6.
The center goes down. 2 defensive linemen. And he doesn't get fazed by it. They find a way. Winston puts it up top. All the way to the end zone. And it is. It's caught for a touchdown. How about that? Austin Safarian-Jenkins with a catch with 1 second to go in the game.
Tie goes to the runner. Safarian-Jenkins makes the touchdown.
You know what? It's all a learning process for the youngster. Yep. Jameis Winston putting up the Hail Mary pass, and it comes down as a touch. The Chicago Bears, who have played well on the road this season, come up with a 26-21 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both teams are 6-9, both coaches with great respect for one. zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's when you talk about 11 men on offense you have to cover. To Cam Newton with a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Panthers take the lead. Second down and 22. And once again, Newton under pressure, getting away, and on the run, fires, it's tipped, and it's caught by Funchess. Funchess inside the 40-yard line. Stumbles his way to the 30. The deflection off the hands of Bradley McDougald, but Funchess in the right place at the right time, and the Panthers get 41 yards and a first down.
William Ghostin had a pressure earlier in this game, wasn't able to come up with it, and he has another one. You see Mike Tolbert releasing on the outside. He almost thinks that he's going to get a chip. He doesn't get the chip, but Cam Newton, once again, using his legs, being able to get outside the pocket, keep his eyes downfield, and Funchess staying alive.
A second down and 10. Another play action. And Winston going on top, and it's caught by Mike Evans. And Evans out of bounds near midfield by Charles Tillman. And a gain of 27 yards. That's the biggest play from scrimmage so far for the Bucs.
He's been targeted in back-to-back plays. We're going to see him. Josh Norman is trailing. He drops off because it's a zone. That defense and the linebackers step up with that little bit of play action. But this is something that you need to see out of Mike Evans and out of this offense.
Artis Payne, first down, touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown run in his first NFL start by Cameron Artis Payne. First NFL touchdown for the rookie from Auburn. And threatening, they have a first down on the 31 of the Bucs. And going deep into the end zone, Jericho Cotchery, touchdown! Yards. Darrell Williams goes in as an extra offensive lineman. Quarterback sneak by Cam Newton. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his second touchdown rushing in this game. And taking advantage.
He calls those one-on-one matchups to create sacks.
And they go to Martin. Bursts it. Martin with a first down and more. And Martin, tough to bring down when he gets into the open field. Gets into Carolina territory to the 41-yard line, where he's stopped finally by Robert McClain. Humphries is in motion. First and goal at the 4. Play action, and here is Winston. And Winston is being chased, and he will get in for the touchdown. Charles Johnson giving chase to no avail, and Jameis Winston runs it in for a touchdown. And the Buccaneers now. It'll be a first and 10 on the 38 of Tampa Bay. Kevin Panfield, the extra offensive lineman in the game. Play action, and here's the drill pass, and it is caught by Evans. And Evans, protecting the ball, gets to the 32-yard line. And another big gain, a 30-yarder after ending the third quarter on a good pass.
I want to go back to that third down conversion because they ran the same blitz the Bucs did earlier. Linebacker, Trey Boston adds on. Doug Martin, offensive line, picks it up, and what do? They kill the blitz. Trey Boston is actually the one who was supposed to cover Mike Evans. But who are the players who've stepped up? Jericho Cotchery, Michael Orr, the people that...
How about Devin Funchess, who scores the touchdown here? And him to your list. ...16-yard strike. And for Cam Newton, 2 touchdown passes.